Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Today's Restaurant Networking Group. Today is August the 22nd, and my name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant, and we are a group of vendors who are here to help each other in growing our business and to help any restaurant owner with any questions or concerns they might have. We're here to help. And if you'd like to reach us or attend the meeting, give us a call at 561-620-8888. Or go to our website at trnusa.com. And on our website, we have a link that'll take you to the YouTube channel, which is quickly approaching 500 videos. So welcome, everybody. We have a couple of new people here today. I'd like to introduce them, let them introduce themselves. First up, Dave Laws. Welcome. Tell us what your company is, what the company does, where you're located, and how we can reach you.
Well, thank you, Howard. I've heard a lot about you over the years. I think, but my name's Dave Laws. I'm the Georgia sales manager for a company called Ahead for Profits. We install custom draft beer equipment, frozen drink machines, sparkling water on tap, things like that. We're also getting into the total dispensing business. So as a service, so we have three silos: sales and installation, service, and line cleaning. We work a lot with distributors, very heavy in the South Florida market. We have a guy like me, a sales manager down there in South Florida. And I'm excited to just hear about what this group does as a networking group. We can do a custom draft system, a traditional draft system, self-pour system. Even if you're non-alcoholic, some of the people in the restaurant industry, they just need refrigeration, behind the bar refrigeration. We can do that, walk-in coolers. So we're not a restaurant equipment house, but we are customized to people's needs. There's a lot of action in non-alcoholic these days, wine on tap and such. I don't know if you have somebody in your group like that. We are based in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm the Georgia and Lower Alabama. I tell people my market is LA and Atlanta. That sounds sexy, but it's Lower Alabama. But still, there's a lot of action down there. We're in Florida. We're in all the coastal states. So I wanted to introduce myself to the group. You came recommended through, I think Brian Jocelyn's on this group. I have done some work with him. And Chris King and I go way back. I don't know if he's involved with you anymore, but I do know him. He's the first one to put you on our radar. So I will put my phone number in there, and I'm trying to get a feel for the group and get our sales director and our company maybe in mass to join this networking group, because it's always beneficial.
That'd be great. You. Give us a phone number where we can reach you.
Right. 404-552-0289.
Okay. By the way, Brian is in the 9 o'clock group.
Oh, okay. Did not know there was. All right. Well, very cool. That means there's a lot of people. So.
All right. Well, welcome aboard.
Thanks.
And we have a new restaurant owner with us today. I would like to introduce you. Olan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and the business that you're starting?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, hello, everybody. My name is Olan Batoor. I recently moved down here from New York in Fort Lauderdale. We bought Moss Hot Chicken, and everything is brand new. We are working towards maintenance, building our brand, building our name. It's a beautiful location right at the beach. We have Javed, my partner, who is busy right now, fixing Square and other stuff. I have put down my name and number here in the chat. I'm gonna need some help with the recruiting, with marketing, probably some other stuff as well that I'm not really sure right now. But I would really like to reach out in this group to see where I can find help with the things that I need. My name and number is there. Please reach me out with anything you can help, and I will go from there.
Give us your phone number so anybody watching can call you as well.
So I can be reached at my email, which is marshotchicken@gmail.com. And my phone number is 347-475-8897. I have put it down in the chat as well if you would like to take a look there.
Okay, welcome, and thank you, Azalea, for bringing him.
Yeah, absolutely. She helped us a lot with the process, and she's the one who introduced me in this group. So thanks a lot to Asalia.
And just so that you know, we have other members who are not here today. A couple in particular that you mentioned where you need help. Some of those members who are not here today can help you. So it's a question of coming on a regular basis to meet everybody.
Right, that would be great. Yes, looking forward to it.
Okay, so we're gonna do our intros now, and then we'll go back to you and Dave so that you can amend what you said or change anything or add anything after you see what we do. So, Mr. Bunn, why don't you start us off?
Well, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. My name is John Bunn. I'm with the BH Bunn Company. I'm sure everybody has seen our product somewhere throughout their life. We manufacture a machine that ties just about anything you can think of with twine. We have 100% environment safe. As you can see behind me, we've been in the bakery industry since the 30s. We started out for the post office tying mail. As late, the Canadian Post Office is now, by the end of this year, eliminating all single-use plastic. Restaurants are going to have the same issues up in Canada. It's coming here. Check it out, see what's going on, understand what's happening so you get properly prepared. With the reduction of the single-use plastic, bags are going to go away. Our twine can hold up all your delivery foods. Today, nearly 80% of the delivery drivers admit to eating the food they deliver. Secure it with Bunn. It's simple, it's easy. It takes care of your customers. It gives them a level of security that nobody else can offer. Give us a shout at 1-800-222-BUNN, B-U-N-N, or visit us on the web at bunntyco.com. And hope to see everybody at the pizza show.
Right. Thank you. Azalea.
Hi, team. My name is Asalia. I am a business broker and commercial realtor in South Florida, or Azalea, whatever you want to call me. No worries. So right now we are selling 38 restaurants in Miami-Dade and Broward. I'm super happy that Olan got that one. We had 10, just in one place where I have it listed, I had 10,000 clicks on that. And they didn't stand a chance because Olan came when I did the videos and photos and he got it. So, but yeah, it's exciting. There's a lot of movement in restaurants in South Florida. I also do commercial real estate. So if you have a concept, multiple locations, and you just need to expand or get rid of one, I can help you with that too. My number is 786-457-2797. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing your guest. Randy.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Randy Computers here with Heartland Payroll. Olan, welcome to Florida, South Florida. I know that area very well. Heartland Payroll, we are a national payroll company. We provide applicant tracking, onboarding, hiring for the hospitality industry through the payroll software, also POS integration, basically anything from a startup company, mom and pop, multiple locations, relocation, and franchising. For more information, you can reach out to me at 585-622-2993.
Thank you. Robert, good morning.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Robert Hurst. My company is Apex Executive Consulting, and I am a business consultant in the areas of finance and operations. And basically what we do is we show business owners how to double their net income, how to fix their cash flow issues. We can implement, growth strategies and some operational efficiencies. All of this is done so that the business owner can concentrate on what they're supposed to be doing, which is focusing on sales and marketing and being the brand ambassador for their business and bringing in revenue. You can reach me at 561-512-6234. I'm here in Boca Raton, and my website is apexbms.com.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Jordan Silverman here. I am with Spot On, the leading point of sale provider for restaurants. Prior to joining Spot On, I started an AI financial analysis software called Starfish, which is now known as Profit Assist here at Spot On. We help restaurants automate their financial analysis, including P&Ls. Coming soon, we're already working on POS integrations, inventory integrations, and more. Really think of us as your AI data analyst for your restaurant. My email is jordan.silverman@spoton.com, and my cell phone number is 914-844-5775. Average customer saving about $10,000 per month using our software. So we can really make a big impact.
Okay, thank you. Al, are you still with us?
I'm still here. I'm about to leave, but my name is Al Canber. I'm founder of Silver Spoon MIA. I'm a restaurant coach and consultant based on South Florida. I help restaurant owners to increase profits, fix operation, and scale smart. Whatever you're launching a concept or you have a new one to improve, I'm here to help you. My contact, I just put it in the chat, 305-299-5171, and we'll see you in September. Cheers.
Take care. Terry Arch, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Terry. I am the owner of Creative Business Impressions, and I apologize if it's too loud. Let me know with my landscaper outside. Very typical for this time. But I am the person that you would want to talk to if you want to put your company logo on anything. I can provide all kinds of different products, from the simple napkins to cups to table covers, all kinds of different things. And I went to a trade show on Tuesday for back over in Orlando, and found a new product that I want to talk about, if that's okay, because one of the things that I can do is help you upgrade or upsell products as a restaurant or as a business owner. This is just an example of one of the products. This is an umbrella that when you open it up, it lights up and you can control that. But the beautiful thing about this company that deals with it, and I don't know if you can see this clearly, I'm not sure if it's going to show right, but they have now developed an app that will connect you with your umbrella, so that when it's raining or going to rain, if there's a 60% chance of rain or more, it will remind you that you need to grab your umbrella. So the nice thing about this app is not that, you're getting the reminder, it's also your logo, your company logo goes on it, and you can have something wonderful said in this message, like your friends at TRN USA or something to that effect. And so and another beautiful thing is that they do it for all their umbrellas, and the lowest price on these umbrellas right now is $8.50, and you can do 12. 561-308-1393. And if anybody's looking for something for the show, I'm here to help with anything.
Next step for that umbrella is to build in the phone, so you don't have to hold your phone and the umbrella.
I'm sorry?
Never mind.
Oh, and I also would like to thank Kevin for coming to the show. It was really nice that he got to go and was a very big support there.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Marinak, good morning.
Good morning, John Marinick, Marinick Food Service Consultants. We design and consult to different restaurants and different facilities. It can also be hotels, it can be bottling plants, packaging, anything like that. So if you need a restaurant designed or you need any kind of consulting, you're in trouble and you need to find out how to get out, we're the people to call. 954-817-1183. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Steve, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. A lot of trouble getting on this morning, but here I am, and I'm glad it's working. My name is Steve Geller. Company is Leasing Solutions. I'm located in Palisades, New York. I'm involved in the commercial finance business, principally equipment financing. I've done it for over 40 years, and I have sources of funding for all transactions, $5,000 to $2 million plus. Principally equipment, all credit criteria, mediocre credit, sterling credit. I have good rates, and I can also do working capital, merchant cash advances, accounts receivable financing, invoice factoring, and SBA loans. My number is 845-362-6106, and I work nationwide. Thank you.
Thank you. Stephanie, good morning.
Hello, everybody. My name is Stephanie. My father, Mark, and I, we are Brilliant Computers. We assist with all things IT. A lot of what we've been focusing on lately is managed services, including business email, hosting and support, email backup, spam filtering services, device monitoring and support. We can help you anywhere in the country using secure remote access technologies. We can have our hands in a lot, helping you with all parts of your IT management, or we can partner with you as a remote solution while you've got hands on site to say change things like little hardware changes or whatever, right? But we're happy to help in any way we can. Just when in doubt, reach out. You can email support@brilliantcomputers.com to open up a ticket, and visit our website at brilliantcomputers.com. Thanks. Thanks for having us again.
Yeah, thank you. Chris and Kevin, good morning. Kevin, good morning.
Morning.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
That's good, because 50% of the time these days, I don't seem to be able to connect in meetings for some strange reason. Anyway, we are strategic supply chain partners. We function as an outsourced purchasing department for our clients. We typically work on a contingency basis, meaning we get paid only if we actually are able to find and deliver savings to our clients. We negotiate enhanced, improved, or sometimes just put in place what's called a master distribution agreement to help control the cost of product to their back door. We work directly with manufacturers to bring in manufacturer direct pricing. We'll work with any distributor. We work with any of the GPOs out there. We've got relationships with many of the manufacturers in the food service space, typically delivering between 8 and 15% savings to our customers. I know that sounds too good to be true. There's actually plenty of savings out there to get. You just need to know how to find it, identify it, and negotiate it, and that's essentially what we do. So we've gotten several great clients from this group. One we worked with for 39 months. We just wrapped up with them, saved them $4.7 million in 3.9 months, and adding clients all the time. Kevin's busting his butt down there in Florida, meeting people and bringing people on board. So, we're excited. We also do some other things besides food. We can do utilities. We can do linen. We work with people on equipment packages. We can work with POS systems, credit card processing, pretty much anything other than labor costs. We can figure out a way.
We have a new service we're offering now through LLH Healthcare. We just put together a deal with Randy at Heartland that we're super excited about, and LLH is super excited about also. That is a great either primary or add-on benefit program. We'd love to talk to people about if they're interested, or Randy can talk to them at this point. It's all good. Kevin, what am I leaving out here?
Chris, you covered all bases. We're here to help any way we can. We're saving our clients a lot of money and making things a lot more efficient, a lot easier on them to stay, so they can stay focused on what they do every day, whatever that may be, running restaurants, hiring new people, making sure their guests are happy, make sure their food's safe in the way they produce their products. So we take care of all the heavy lifting on a lot of the topics that Chris talked about. And the cool thing is that we don't charge a fee for it. We just basically go out and save them money and share in the savings. It's really kind of a no risk, zero cost proposition. Check us out at www.ssc.partners to find out more about us, or you can give us a call at 407-497-9495. Shout out to Terry. Thank you for taking me through the show. One thing I would mention, not only did she invite me to go to the show, but she handheld me through the whole show, which was great. And then everybody that we came up to, the different booths and representatives, they all knew Terry, and they were like, Terry, I haven't seen you in a long time. So she has a great relationship with all these different companies, and she knows how to ask the right questions and get the right results. So I was really impressed by that, Terry. So I just figured I'd throw that your way.
Thank you.
I want to give a quick shout out because I haven't done it in a while. Brilliant Computers, Stephanie and her dad are absolutely awesome. They saved my butt back in February. Eternally grateful, and I'm happy I am partnered with them.
Thank you so much for the shout out. We're always happy to help in any way we can.
Yeah, they saved our butts too. Believe me, a couple of weeks ago, we wouldn't be here. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And what's really awesome is that I'm in the stage right now where I'm finally answering calls and calling people back now that my daughter's back in school. And the amount of services that are becoming available to us MSPs, managed service providers, what technology can do, what it can support, what information we can pull from logs and turn into helpful, important information for business owners. It's really amazing. It really is what's becoming available. And essentially, it's almost like any individual needs that a company has, we can find a way to meet those and get people the pieces that they need to run their company securely and efficiently.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you again.
Peter, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Peter Worth. I'm with Vector Security, it's actually the fourth largest security provider of security in North America. We provide fire, intrusion systems, CCTV, and access control. We've been around for over 50 years. My cell phone number is I'm sorry? My cell phone. All right. My cell phone number is 561-350-4238. My email address is PEWURTH, so PEWorth @vectorsecurity.com. We help out restaurants and any type of commercial and residential entity that's in need of security.
Thank you. TRN Terry.
Hi, everyone, and welcome, all the new faces. Not sure what's going on here. My computer's kind of blinking off and on. Don't worry, Stephanie, you took care of everything, you and your dad, for sure. So what I do and my team is we handle monthly lead reports. What's opening, when and where. Owners' names, phone numbers, information that you might need, how many levels. Is it a bar? Does it have an outdoors? Is it on the beach? Is it a chain? Are they looking at units? If they are, we certainly want them to know about our teams here and our groups, which I have gotten cards and some flyers from people, which Howard and I both hand out along with others. Some of you will be getting calls. Now, if you have flyers, please either email or mail them to us, or I can meet you somewhere to pick them up, or give us flyers at the show. People are really gravitating towards looking at the little brochures or flyers. I hand them a card and they'll look at it and we'll talk, and then they put it in their pocket. So I really would prefer flyers to be able to get everybody's information out to people opening places, because we get leads all the time. We get invited to places that are going to be opening, that are having soft openings. So we can help, with that as much as we can. The lead reports come out on a Excel spreadsheet once a month. We're leaning towards the 1st or 2nd of the month now, as opposed to the 9th. And there are a minimum of 50 to 60 brand new leads every month. Last month it was almost 90, not counting what has recently opened. So you will have all the pertinent information that you need to make that sale, to get in there, to get in on the ground floor. And we appreciate all the business and everything that people that support us. And we want to help you right back as much as we can. So thank you for hearing me out.
How do we reach you?
You can reach me by email is the best way, because I can send you a sample report. Terry@trnusa.com. And my name is with an I, Terri. Thanks so much.
Okay, did I miss anybody? No, okay. I'm going to double back to Dave. If there's anything you want to change or add.
I don't want to amend it. Well, let me dial in. A lot of the conversation I'm hearing is South Florida. So I'm going to take my experience with this meeting up to now and get with our sales director and see if maybe there's get Ozzy, who's in South Florida. Do you expand out of the South Florida market with your today's restaurant news report?
Oh, all of Florida, from the Panhandle to Key West.
Okay, that's good, because I touch Pensacola. We're the whole state, not just South Florida. So I find it of value. Let me just, I'm going to jump off, but let me thank you for the opportunity to hear what it is. I got Terry's email. I'll send an email to you, Terry, with our sales director on it, asking for a sample report, because I know we do use those in other markets with other network groups. But I think strategically this is better suited for our Florida team, obviously. But I do the Panhandle over in the Gulf Shores. There may be some bleeding over on that. So, as well as Jacksonville in the South Georgia.
Absolutely. So go ahead. I'll be happy to send it right out to you. It's not going to have the email addresses on them. It's an older the quality. You can see that there's we haven't had anything less than 70 brand new leads in the past several months. And then there's the top part of the ones that have just opened. That's not counting those. This is just the ones coming into the state, under construction, in the works. Leases just, that's what that is. That when I say 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, that's what those are.
Okay, well, that's exciting. I'm sure there's plenty more I could get from here, the members of this group, but I do have to get ready for something else coming up. Howard, thank you for the invitation.
Before you leave,
I typed in my
I just want to let you know that the members of our group are as far away as California, New York, the Carolinas. We're all over the country. In fact, we had somebody come in last week from the Philippines. So Terry's report is Florida only, but the group is nationwide.
They're just not a lot of them.
That's good to know, because right. Right. We have affiliates in the Midwest. We have several companies that are under our umbrella in the Midwest and Southern California, down into Texas. So I think this is a very informative meeting for me today. I've put my email address in the chat. So if I misspell Terry, she can follow back up with hers.
I see it. Thank you.
All right. Cheers, y'all. Have a great weekend. And Howard, we'll be in touch soon about whether we're able to join or not.
Okay, I'll send you some paperwork. Next week, there's no meeting.
I heard that.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me double back to Olan.
Yes, I'm here.
Would you like to add anything to what you said before, or make any comments about what you heard?
Yes, this was pretty informative and useful. I thank everybody for sharing all the information. I have taken notes of the phone numbers and email addresses. I certainly would be reaching out, and we looking to work together with the things that I need here. So far, we have a lot of things to cover up, but I have a list of to go over one by one, and I'll be reaching out and looking forward to collaborate and make this a successful business for us. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, thanks for coming. All right, this is the portion of the meeting where we discuss restaurant-related topics. And I want to bring up something that happened yesterday. If you probably heard in the news, Cracker Barrel lost $100 million yesterday in the stock market because they went out and changed their logo. And they're changing the tone of their restaurants. And that brings up a point. Olan mentioned it earlier, that he wants to brand his restaurant. So a couple of the people who are in the group are not here today who do branding, but what do you folks have thoughts about Cracker Barrel changing their logo and changing their design?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I give them a month.
And have you seen the inside? They've taken away all the memorabilia.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen some pictures. Cracker Barrel.
It's a gray and a light gray interior. They're putting in benches along the walls instead of all tables. Yeah.
And I think authenticity sells. When you are what you are and you stick to it, you either like it or don't like it. Every time these big companies try to like wipe clean, gray, appeal to everybody, then you don't appeal to anybody. I mean, I don't know anything about marketing, but it just doesn't make sense. And I'm looking at it. I hadn't heard of it. That's so silly. Anytime you appeal to everybody, you're gonna lose everybody. You're not like, choose a path and stick to it. That stuff makes me angry every time big companies do this.
And they've been
and
5 years.
Yes. And I agree. Was it Randy said that if it's broke, you don't fix it, right? So, but keep in mind that branding is about an image. It's not about your so much just your logo, but it's about what kind of atmosphere, especially for a restaurant, what kind of atmosphere they're going to walk into. All that is included in your brand. So when those changes are made, if you're successful in those and you're making those changes, you're taking a lot of risks.
I just hate the way the restaurants look today. They're so sterile. It's like
yes, yeah. And Cracker Barrel, like you said, this is an old, been around for a long time, and it has always worked for their clientele, and it's just
you go eat and then you go into the candy store.
Yeah.
Yeah, candy. I gotta get something.
The first store was opened in 1969, and they've been running with the same decor and logo since then. And they hired a new president or a CEO, and she decided to change everything.
Is she a younger one?
I don't know what she is, but she's probably be walking out the door next week.
Yeah.
Well, I think what she did was she went off some bad data. She came in and she started just looking at questionnaires and all these other kind of things. And if you were to look at the questionnaires, I'm sure you'll find out that they were skewed in some way. A lot of times, restaurants will ask certain questions in order to get their popularity up by saying that like their quality or their food, it was good, it was this or that, and it's false. And they really ought to put their attention into their actual food product because that's the biggest complaint that they get there. When you have meatloaf that has pieces of arteries in it and you chew on it and you just, it's disgusting, right?
I'm glad I don't eat meat.
Well, that's the kind of stuff. I mean, I eat there all the time, and everything that I had, I guess, in the last couple of years has just gone downhill.
Sure.
So,
If I may, because I lived this, many of you may remember TGI Fridays. I was with them 30 years.
That's where I met my husband.
I started with them in 1979 when there was 25 restaurants, and I left in the mid 2000 when there was 700 restaurants.
Wow.
And so as time went on, I think the balancing act of, the terminology we would use is that your foundation of the company is based on what you started with and what you built your business upon. When you start pulling away the foundational stones of a business, you run a lot of risks that, you're not going to do well. And then there's a balancing act of being relevant to the current population and not losing what made you successful. So Fridays went through the whole thing. They had the antiques on the walls, the taxidermy, the ferns, the crazy stripes, the crazy zany employees, scratch kitchen food. And when they started going away from that and sterilizing the business, guess what happened? They started closing stores. They started closing more stores. They lost the relationships that they had built, the emotional connection that they had with their customers.
Are they still around?
And as they are now down to, I think, 200 restaurants. They went through bankruptcy. They've been bought and sold by multiple companies. They are a shell of what they once were. And they recently brought back a VP of ops, now as a president, who was with Fridays for a very long time to try to resurrect the brand. And the chances and he's going backwards to what they, in many ways, of what they once were. They should have never left that whole picture. And the chances of him being successful is probably pretty minimal. So, you would think that a Cracker Barrel, having seen and witnessed that, would be like, let's be super careful.
Yeah.
Because there's examples all over the place of companies that really lost their way and tried to become something different than what they built their business upon.
I think that's unfortunate.
Chris, I thought you were waving goodbye. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to weigh in. So actually the correct phrase, they definitely have some stuff that's broken.
No doubt.
Post-COVID, I mean, if you read about them post-COVID, the general feeling of their clientele is food hadn't been good, service hadn't been good. The fix for that company is fix your product, which is food quality and service, regain back the trust of your clientele. Masking problems through a ill-conceived rebranding isn't going to solve any problems for them if the food is still problematic post-COVID and the service is still problematic post-COVID. And then to add to that, I don't want to make this conversation political, but at some point in time, these boards and CEOs need to recognize that if you have a historical 50-year plus customer base that is passionate about your brand and wants your brand to regain its excellence that they loved pre-COVID, changing who you are, changing logos will not fix any of that. And they have this person running this company, and there's way too many of them out there these days, don't understand what the role of a CEO is. You're supposed to understand your customer. You're supposed to understand who's keeping your doors open, and you're supposed to make them happy. And you can find ways to add new customers, but you can't do it by alienating your base. But they have stuff that's broken that they need to fix. But rebranding when your food's not what it used to be and your service is not that's lipstick on a pig. Because the food's still going to not be what it was, the service is still not going to be what it was. And they haven't learned anything from other companies who thought changing image was going to solve their problem. But the story's the same over and over and over again. If you're suffering and you try to put lipstick on a pig, your stock still collapses. Enough said.
You're 100% correct, Chris. We've been around 118 years. Our machines, our parts all fit each other. I've got customers that have had machines for 70 years, still running the machines today. All new employees, different family members have run the business. We had a customer call in back in 2014. The machine was built in 1929, still running 5 days a week. I got customers that run them 22 hours a day. Parts fit, you keep them where they're happy, you keep the customers because they're the ones that pay your wages and everything. It's crazy in all the different world that they want to take these parts and they want to make things where they fall apart in 5 years. As we like to say, you buy a bun, you buy it for life. It lasts 75 years. It outlives and outperforms the owners. And that's the American way. That's the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to take care of our products and things. It's crazy. I put up in the chat a picture that I had seen of the new Cracker Barrel remodeled.
I thought it looks horrible.
Yep.
It's like, and not that I eat fast food, but you look at the McDonald's or Burger King's from the 90s, they had the playground and all that stuff. And it was, for kids it was fun. Nowadays, it's just
I think about that a lot. My grandfather used to take me when I was a kid on Long Island to like Burger King or McDonald's, and it was fun. Like,
yes,
it was fun. Your friends had birthday parties there. There was photo ops, and it was colorful, and there was a place to play, and it was like a place for the grandparents to bring the kids to go. It was kind of clean even, like, and then it got very not clean. And then now there's not even a reason for my mom to take. My kids could get a meal for probably cheaper. That's better at Wawa in a box with a toy. They don't need to go to McDonald's anymore. There's no reason.
The thing is, people go out to eat to have a good time. I mean, unless you're, when you're working stuff like that, you just grab something to go. But most of the times when you go out, whether it's, whatever your budget is, you want to go and have that experience. Nowadays,
for the same price, I'd rather go to like, Bolé or just salad or whatever and actually get something that tastes good and feels good to eat,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
so does anybody know if they tested this before they launched it fully across the
what
maybe ask some people and
they say they did,
yeah,
but I can't imagine they tested it with their core customer base.
Yeah,
because the core customer base is in shock. And a lot of times testing is done by using quote unquote focus groups.
Yeah.
And you can always manipulate the focus group in terms of who you choose that focus group to be to give you the exact answer you want.
But even if they remodeled, a few of them in certain sections of the country just to see how they would do or how people would react, would save them a lot more money than the 100 million they would have lost.
I did a seminar a couple months, weeks, whatever ago, and the guy was saying, be as specific as possible in a time when everyone is trying to appeal to everything. Be as specific, like be the therapist for blind cats, because since now we're connected to the entire world, if you are the person for blind cats, like you're the person. And it's the same thing with all these companies, like have an identity, like be authentic, and then you're the person for that kind of customer. And I think that's what these people keep forgetting because it happens time and time again. What was the other one? Aunt Jemima made me so mad. They took Aunt Jemima from the bottle. Like it's the brand. It's what people love. It's a great story. Like
Was Aunt Jemima, now I'm curious, was Aunt Jemima ever real maple syrup and then it stopped being real? Now I'm curious about that one.
Oh, that's
Look that
not
up.
quite it.
You know, the original Cracker Barrel, the term Cracker Barrel was not anything to do with any person or individual. It is because these barrels used to hold crackers. So now they called it Cracker Barrel. So there's nothing political about it.
Yep.
You can't change the world, and every company, if it has something in it that could be deemed political, that's just insane. The whole thing is, this whole world is upside down, and it's insane what's going on. To take my son's girlfriend is one of the high ends up at Cracker Barrel. She has a company car. She's a district manager. She just came back from Orlando. 3,000 top executives from Cracker Barrel. They broke the news, okay, and told them that. I guess there was quite the ruckus in that exotic hotel convention room that they rented to let all these Cracker Barrel executives know. So she's getting all these nasty emails when it has nothing to do with her, and it's terrible. And that's my son's involved. You know, he doesn't work for Crack, he works for Nextel Energy, but still, you know, it's his girlfriend, and she says, I didn't have anything to do with this. We didn't even know about it. So they just brought it on to all of their top people after this one lady was hired, and she changed everything around. So it's crazy. They'll shut down. They will not be able to, in my opinion, overcome this.
I'm looking at her bio. It looks like she changes jobs every couple of years after she ruins something.
Are you kidding?
Previously, she was the president of International Taco Bell from January 2020 to 2023. From 2018 to 2019, she also worked at Taco Bell, but then she was the Fisher Prize from 2017 to 2018. Prior to that, she was at Mattel from 2017. Chief Executive Officer of Sprinkle Cupcakes from 2014 to 2017. So lately, she's been switching jobs every 2 to 3 years.
Why would they hire like that?
The longest job was from 2002 to 2014, where she actually served in various leadership at Starbucks. So
it kind of like, it feels like a movie to me. You've seen that movie where like the well-established brand is like kind of struggling. They need someone to come in and kind of help them out, and then that like really like, we're going to modernize you. We're going to reach the masses, and we're going to keep you moving forward like this, and it's really good sale. And then all of a sudden,
yeah, there's no identity nowadays. Everything looks the same. Everything looks very sterile, and that's what they've done with Cracker Barrel. So.
That's funny.
They turned it into Crack Barrel now. It's like everybody's smoking crack or something, man.
You know, yeah, she's been there. She's been at Cracker Barrel since 2023. So I guess it's time for her to make the move again.
Well, Taco Bell's next in line anyway.
Yes.
They're so bad that they're even running half crews. They're making you order before you come, and everything's pickup out in the parking lot here.
Holy cow.
And if it's wrong, there's nothing that you can do about it.
You know, they don't use real meat. I just saw a special.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I got to jump on another meeting. Have a great week, everyone. And I'll meet next week. So see you guys in 2 weeks.
Have a good week.
Olan, I picked up some pointers on branding here. And I hope you'll be able to come back. You're welcome anytime. And everybody have a great weekend, and have a good Labor Day weekend. And we'll see you all on September the 5th. That'll be our
everybody.
Awesome. My birthday is August 31st.
Kevin, I'm keeping this window open You wanna talk?
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
give
know
me a
if I'll
call.
be,